Sean Strickland is at the center of yet another storm, and this time, it all started with a celebration that went way too far. In June, the former UFC middleweight champion was cornering his teammate Miles Hunsinger at a tough NUFF amateur MMA event in Las Vegas. Hunsinger was submitted, and the victorious fighter, Luis Hernandez, decided to celebrate in the most disrespectful way imaginable. He walked straight to Hunsinger's corner and hit them with a full-on crotch chop, straight out of a pro wrestling playbook. If you know Sean Strickland, you know exactly what happened next. He saw red. Strickland didn't hesitate. He stormed the cage and punched the amateur fighter right in the face. Chaos erupted, security rushed in, and the clip went viral across the MMA world. The fallout was immediate. The Nevada Athletic Commission slapped Strickland with an indefinite suspension. He's now banned from fighting, at least until a full disciplinary hearing expected in August. In July, the commission held its monthly meeting and voted unanimously to extend his suspension. For now, the former UFC champ is stuck on the sidelines, losing time and money while the commission figures out how long to keep him out. But not everyone thinks Strickland is the only one to blame. Former UFC fighter and current analyst Josh Thompson spoke up on his Weighing In podcast, and he didn't hold back. In his eyes, Hernandez's taunting celebration sparked the entire incident, and he should be facing consequences too. The commission is keeping him from making money, Thompson said about Strickland's suspension. I think the rules should apply both ways. I wish Sean would have finished the job, man. I think we've gotten so soft these days. You can't be going around doing shit like that just because you think somebody's going to protect you. This is real life. Thompson went even further, saying Hernandez should have been suspended as well, and that the amateur MMA promotion should think twice about booking him again. He summed up his view in the bluntest possible way. Hey man, you fuck around and you found out. That is what you get. Whatever the suspension is for Sean, the suspension should be for you as well. In other words, Thompson believes Strickland's reaction, while violent, was provoked, and that MMA has gone soft if fighters can taunt opponents without expecting some real-life consequences. Not everyone agreed. Thompson's podcast co-host, legendary former referee John McCarthy, quickly pushed back. McCarthy reminded him that the commission can't actually punish amateur fighters, they only regulate professional bouts. Even more importantly, he warned that punishing offensive celebrations could open a massive can of worms. Where do you draw the line between an emotional celebration and an act that deserves suspension? The situation has left Strickland in limbo. He's still suspended, waiting for his disciplinary hearing, and he hasn't been shy about venting his frustrations on social media. For Strickland, this is just another chapter in a career defined as much by chaos outside the cage as his fights inside it. He's a fighter who thrives on controversy, a guy who has never cared about playing by the rules, and in this case, that defiance might cost him a shot at getting back in the octagon anytime soon. Meanwhile, the debate continues. Was Sean Strickland completely out of line, or was this just a fighter doing what fighters do when someone disrespects their team? Depending on who you ask, he either crossed the line, or he simply reminded an amateur fighter that in combat sports, taunting the wrong guy might get your face rearranged.